To this breaking news and back to that situation in Sweden we were just talking about. Police now say as many as 10 people have been killed in a shooting at an adult education center. It happened in a city 125 miles west of Stockholm. The gunfire erupted just after many students had already gone home. They were taking a national exam. Police vehicles and ambulances filled the streets around the school after the attack, and it's unclear right now if the gunman is among the dead.
The quiet Swedish town of Örebro, central Sweden, became a crime scene today. The Risbergska Adult Education Centre, the setting for the worst mass shooting in the country's history. At around midday, the nightmare started to unfold, caught on camera by a student.
Mamma står där utan jacka. Assis, går ut till henne nu. Oh my god, det var skjutning, folkgråten. Oh my god, det är skjutning! Oh my god! Skjutning, folkgråten!
In the footage you can hear at least 10 shots. Inside SOS via social media, students under desks posted, "We know nothing. We've been here for an hour." Scores of armed police and the emergency services arrived quickly and the area went into lockdown. Those who could get out hid inside restaurants and homes nearby. People were warned to stay indoors, the police describing the situation as ongoing. And for hours a nation held its breath, waiting for the details. Then this evening, confirmation. According to police, some 10 adults were killed. The perpetrator, a man in his 30s, believed to be among the dead. And it's thought he acted alone. His motives, as of yet, unclear.
We now know that around 10 people have died there today, which is why we cannot provide more specific details at this time. This is due to the extent of the damage. Our current efforts involve several parts: identifying the deceased, following up on the condition of the injured, and conducting an extensive investigation.
Sweden has had a bloody recent history of gangland violence, but the police said the perpetrator was not known to them, and as far as they were aware at this point, had no connections to a criminal gang. A friend of one of those injured spoke to Swedish media earlier. "It's horrible," he says. "It's tragic. You now don't feel well going to school or being on a break. When stuff like this happens, especially here, where things like this don't happen, it's very tragic. It affects us students and everyone else." The campus around the further education facility includes a school for children. A teacher told Swedish media that exams had taken place at the adult school that morning and that the majority of students had gone home by the time the shooting started. This evening, police raided the suspect's home in the same town as the school. The Swedish Prime Minister tried to articulate the trauma of a nation earlier, describing this as a very painful day for the country.
We are following breaking news out of Sweden. Police there are investigating a shooting at an adult education center about 125 miles west of Stockholm. Officials say around 10 people are dead, including the gunman. It's unclear right now how many people may have been hurt, but police say at this point terrorism is not suspected.
10 people have been killed in an attack at a school in central Sweden. The shooting took place in a campus area where several schools for both children and adults are located. Students and staff were kept inside buildings as police searched for the gunman. He's now believed to be among the dead.
Jag kan ringa honom.